Good afternoon, everybody. I am Julie Severn, and I am here to talk about spirituality. And let's talk about meditation and working on ourselves. Meditation is very powerful, and it's a very important tool as to our inner peace. And the more you can learn to meditate, the more you can help yourself. So it's really important for us to do that for ourselves as often as possible. I myself meditate every night before I go to sleep. I don't miss. I do it every night. And the reason I do is because it makes a really big difference on how I feel every day. If I go to bed doing healing on myself, when I get up in the morning, I feel great. So it's just amazing how much difference that can make just working on yourself. Now, the other day, I received some information about this blue light, and I shared it and I wrote about it. So today we're going to bask in it because good thing to do. Really good thing for us to do is to just bask in some light and to allow ourselves to merge with it, because we have been told for so long that the white light is the one that was for us, and it turns out that it was not the right light for us, and it has been the light that causes karma and reincarnation and all that stuff. So we don't want to do that anymore, do we? We don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we are looking after every little part of ourselves so that we are no longer controlled. We have been told the white light was the light that was the one we were supposed to go to, but the white light is actually the light that controls us and stops us from moving forward on our spiritual path. So that's kind of an interesting thing, because here we are thinking all this time that the white light has been the one for us, and it absolutely, in fact, is not. So funny how that is, isn't it? And it is the control light. It is the one to stop you from moving further on your spiritual path, because if you keep reincarnating, you are not learning, because you don't need to anymore. You just don't need to anymore. Your reincarnation is over. Hi, guys. I was just tagging everybody. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Allison. Okay, who else we got? Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I hope you're feeling better. Robin. Hello. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Al. I'd just like to make sure I say hello to everybody. Hi, Judy. Hi, Michelle. I was so busy. Hi, Valerie. You need to heal knees and back. And okay, we will. Hi, Phil. We're going to do what we can. No to reincarnation. You bet. Hi, Paul. Hi, Rena. Hi, Amanda. So there, I think I caught everybody. Nice to see you guys here. Yes, I need a haircut. I'm waiting. I have to phone the lady and get one. My week was very busy. It was very busy. Your chopped liver? I know that one. Me too, chopped liver. I feel like chopped liver right now. I've been absolutely exhausted. Hi, Alejandra. I have been working so hard in the last week with my mother-in-law. I boxed up just about her entire house, and I did that in as many days as I had. And you know what? I'm stiff too. I broke my baby toe. It's so sore. I got a cut on the back of my leg from the back of a recycling bin, and just tired. But that's okay, because today's meditation will ramp ourselves right back up, and that's what we will do. So I hope everybody's been really great while I've been gone. I've missed you all, and I hope that everybody's been feeling happy and contented with life, and that everything has been working out well for you all. I know that things are ramping up in the spirit world as far as all of this stuff that is happening. And yeah, she's moving. She's moving up here. Hi, Avery. She's moving up here to be with me and my husband. So not living with us. We're going to put her into a seniors village, but she's already happy with all that, and it's going to be really nice. Now, wouldn't you know it, the phone rings. Who is phoning? It's got to be my sister. No, I don't know who that is. Okay, just a second. Hello? Yes. Hi, Trina. Can I phone you back in about an hour? Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Well, that was somebody who couldn't help phoning. That was my orthopedic clinic. So, homeschooling starting tomorrow, being a single work with, just told your boss you're going to need to take the next 3 days off to help the boys. Oh, hi, Capri. Okay, so we're going to work on all of that. We're going to work on your inner strength. We're going to work on all kinds of things with this meditation today. Hi, Capri. It's nice to see you, sweetheart. We're going to work on stuff to help today with everybody so that you can start getting some energy back. Has anybody been just as tired as can be lately? Have you been really feeling a lot of the stress in the world? This is because things are ramping up. And when things ramp up, we feel it. We don't want to feel it, but we can't help it because it's there. So the best thing to do is to just not feel it. Do everything you can to not feel any of it because it's too much. So we're gonna protect ourselves a little bit, and we're gonna do some work on ourselves. The changes are huge. They are huge. Everything that's happening on the planet is huge. The nasty reincarnation light is the white light. That is the white light, and it is the light that you have been told that it was the light of God, and it is not the light of God. It is actually not a light at all that is for us. It is the reincarnation light, and it's the karma light. So if you go into the white light, the chances of coming back are pretty strong. So what we're going to do is work with the blue light. You have a tummy ache. Everybody's got some aches and pains, right? And so we're going to work with that. And this is all part of this energy. Everybody's feeling tired. Everybody's feeling done. Just done. This is the way we're feeling. And the reason we are is because a person can only handle the stress of this for so long without there having to be an effect on us. So the best thing to do is to do everything you can. Get outside. If you can get outside barefoot, that's one of the best things you can do because that'll ground you. It'll bring you back to your center. So that's a really big thing to do. And then also understand that everybody's feeling this too. It's not just you. It's a collective. 7.7 billion people on this planet are feeling this. That's a lot. When you think about that, it's an awful lot. So what we want to do is we want to put as much love and light and as much care into ourselves as we can. That way, we don't feel the anxiety or the stress of everything. It helps. If there was a little bat in your house, Michelle, that's a real gift because a bat is a really wonderful little animal. It really is. Nothing to be afraid of. They're actually cute as a bug's ear. I think bats are just lovely. So don't worry about it. It's okay. Bats won't hurt you. They will not hurt you. All they're going to do is show up to give you a message. So if you looked at under Google what the message was from the bat, that'll help you with what you need to know. Pretty neat. Anytime an animal shows its way into your life, there's always a message for you about it. So pay attention to that. You know, if you get a bat coming into your face, one time my husband found he hit an owl. It was on the road eating a mouse, and he actually had to high center drive over it, and it jumped up and broke its neck. And when he brought this owl home, I got it stuffed, and I had that owl for years and years. And the owl is a very strong message. So, I mean, every single thing has a strong message to it. So just pay attention to that. If you see something out there, or a bat comes into your house like it did for you, Michelle, or if anything happens, pay attention to the message because that's all it's about is what that message is. And those messages are really important to look at because they help you to guide yourself in a good way. They just do. So never worry about when things come in your house. Never do that. They'll go back out. Even if you just open the window, they'll go back out. They don't want to be in there any more than you do. Want them there, I mean. So they're more afraid. So kindness and gentleness and keeping your energy nice and calm is really important too, so that they're not scared. Because when something flies into the house, it's actually really terrified. It really is. So just be very calm. Do everything you can to get it out. And don't be afraid of it. It's not going to hurt you at all. It will not. And bats, most bats aren't rabid. They're just not. You know, if it's a nice, healthy little bat, he just got himself scared. And you know what bats' main role is? They eat mosquitoes. So they have a really valuable role in our world, as do spiders. People don't like spiders and bats, and they all apply them to Halloween and stuff. But really what they do is amazing. They get rid of more mosquitoes than you can ever imagine. So they are a very healthy thing to have around. Spiders, I have black widows all around my house. They don't bother me at all. I just go out there and I look at their little nests and, you know, it's kind of cool. They don't bother me. I've never had one bother me. They come around in the yard. I've had them in the house and I've let them outside. They won't harm you if you're not afraid or if you're not being aggressive. Things don't bother you when you're not aggressive or afraid. or not afraid. It's just nice to, I like animals and I like insects. They don't bother me at all. I used to be afraid of everything, but I'm not afraid of anything anymore. And I mean that with all my heart. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just not. I've reached the age where I just accept and I don't have fear. So that's really quite a nice place to be sitting, and comfortable too, because you're not worrying about anything. So, hi, Josephine. Is this the light? Yeah, that's the light they talk about. Hi, Karen. That's exactly the light they talk about, Phil. Your mom was feeling sick. This is whose right shin hurts? Somebody's left knee hurts. My feet hurt. My feet are very sore. So we're going to do some work today to help ourselves to get out of pain. And we're going to go to the blue light. So I'm not even very sure where we're going, but what we're going to do is we're just going to trust, and it'll get us where we have to go, because that's the way it works. And we just trust. That's what we do. And there's nothing else we can do, is there? 2 or 3 days. Wow. That's crazy. You had a bat come in your house too, Phil? Wow, that's amazing. Good things are coming your way. Aw. Now, what did you write, Avery? You had a little critter look like a grasshopper on my car window. That's really funny you should say that, because the other day I walked my dogs before I headed down to Nanaimo, and a cricket landed on the dog's leash because it was taut, and it rode on the leash for a while we walked. You know what? Sometimes they need a ride too. It's okay. And we can't be afraid of anything like that, because they don't mean us any harm. They really don't mean us any harm. They're quite lovely. So what we're going to do is we're going to meditate this today, and we're going to work with this. Just trust me, I have no idea where we're going with this, but we're going to have some fun with it. So everybody get nice and comfortable, and bring yourself, take 3 deep breaths in as we usually do. Go. And blow it out. In. Bring the next oxygen all the way up to the brain this time, okay? Take it right up to the top of your head, and you'll feel it there too. This is your body's way of knowing that it's going into a meditative state, and it's a good way for you to just rest and relax and allow yourself to just feel what you have to feel. And then know that each and every one of you is going into a place of peace right now. So what I'd like to do is I'd like for each of you to just close your eyes and just breathe regularly. And I'm going to do the invocation just to make sure that everybody's nice and safe while we do this, because that's really important. God, Goddess, source of all that is. As we are our God, Goddess self, the energy flows through us, around us, guides us, heals us, prepares us, uplifts us, grounds us, helps us to relax, takes us to our highest good, and gets us ready to be of greater service to ourselves and to whole of the cosmos. All that is of love and light enters now. All else is removed and returned to the Creator to be transmuted back into true blue source light. All cells voided in us are filled back up with true blue source light. We are the light and we are the way. We are the love of God, the will of God, and a daily source of God. So just allow yourself to feel nothing but relaxation and peace. Just allow yourself to feel nothing but absolute quiet inside of yourself. Do not, under any circumstances, feel worried about anything. Just trust that everything inside of you is going into a place of complete relaxation. And as I say that, you visualize yourself standing at the edge of a boardwalk onto a ship. It's high in the air, and you're standing at the edge of a cliff, and you're going to go into that ship. And as you take your first step, from your feet up to your knees, all goes numb, and you are peaceful, and you feel nothing and no pain anywhere. And with the second step, from your knees up to your hips and your hand, everything is peaceful. You feel nothing, just peace. And as you hit the third step, you find from your knees up to your hips and your torso up to your shoulders is completely numb, and you feel really, really peaceful. There's no pain in your body anywhere. And as you take the fourth step onto the ship, you find that your whole body is completely numb, painless, and you feel just peace. The only thing you can hear is my voice. You can't hear anything else. And it is a beautiful, beautiful feeling. So as you lie here and you just relax, keep your eyes closed. The only thing you can hear is my voice now. And do not have any fear. Do not have any worries. Just know that you are feeling absolutely blissful and it feels so good. It's such a nice feeling. So just go and keep on breathing and walk into this ship as you do this. You can see the whole place is beautiful blue light. It's gorgeous blue light. So as you walk into there, you can feel this blue light permeating right through your whole body. And as you walk in there, there is a huge room like an auditorium that you're going to walk into. So it's off to the left, so just go into that room where there's an auditorium. And there are beautiful tall white beings there waiting to take you into the room and to take you to the place that you are supposed to go. As you can see, this room is full of med beds, and every single one of them has blue light going into it. And that blue light is so beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's all the way around everything. So you can see that blue light and you can feel it going right through you. And as you do, you can feel it warming your body and bringing your body to a beautiful little vibrational hum because it's starting to heal you. And as you do that, you go and step into this med bed and the top of it will come down and close over you. And you are in this blue light completely enveloped with it. And as you're lying there in the blue light, the tall whites are on the outside and they are pushing buttons and making sure that every single thing that you're going through in there will be peaceful, serene, and painless. And so you just lie there and you ask for that blue light to focus itself on places in your body that hurt. For me, it'll be on my feet and on my back and my shoulders and my elbows, everywhere. So pick some places on your body and ask for that beautiful blue light to go right in and permeate itself right into every part of you that hurts. Anything that bothers you, push that light into yourself and just let yourself feel absolutely pain-free. And as you do that, your higher self is sitting right there waiting in order to just start activating itself in you and to help to bring the healing powers through. So call your higher self to absolutely come and do some healing on you as well. Call your guides if you still have them. Call in the energy, the God light that you are, which is your total blue light. Be it. Be that blue light and just love yourself as you're lying there. And as you're lying there, it is now time to ask, please remove all dark entities, negative energies, demonic implants, any symbols or icons, any negative energy around me, take it off. Just take it off. Take my pain right away and help me feel absolutely blissful. Help me feel so peaceful inside that I have no pain anywhere. Work really diligently on all parts of me with the blue light. Activate my higher self so that any pain that I'm feeling is being healed right now as I speak. Anything that hurts, anything that doesn't feel good, anything that has arthritis, anything that might be feeling a little bit achy or pained, just pull that energy into that area of your body and allow it. Allow yourself to just feel like you're floating, because now what's happening is your body is lifting up off of the bed, and all these little electrodes and things with the blue light are going into you, top and bottom, up and down, as above, so below. So much healing is happening as you're lying there on that bed, feeling so peaceful and so serene. As you're lying there, just ask for your guides, ask for your higher self to just give you whatever light it is that is necessary in your body to heal whatever needs healing. Such as if you need healing in your sacral area, allow it to go nice and orange or yellow. If you have any, no, orange. If you have any healing that goes to your root, red. Healing to your solar plexus, no, that was orange. Yellow. Healing to your heart, green. Healing to your thymus, opalescent green. Healing to your diaphragm, opalescent peach. Healing to your throat, blue. Healing to your carotid, opalescent blue. Healing to your third eye, indigo. Healing to your crown, violet. Whatever the light that comes in is what you need. And ask them to focus that light on whatever parts of your body require that. That light is actually the focus of the certain areas. And then ask them also to work on any part of you physically, like your legs or your arms that are hurting. Ask them to do some healing that. Ask them to do healing on that, and just work with this with yourself, and just find you're going to feel really, really calm. You feel wonderful. As you can see now, Jesus has arrived, and so has Mother Mary, Serapis Bey, Hilarion, Kuan Yin. All of the masters are there. They're there to come and walk around you, assess you, and see what needs work, and they will work on you too, as well as the archangels who are also here to help you with what needs help. So just love yourself. Feel this peace as you're lying here in this beautiful bed, floating in the air and receiving all of the healing you possibly need. It is absolutely beautiful. These are the med beds that will be coming to the planet, and you can see what they do for you. They are amazing. They're already here, and you're in one, and we've been going in them for months, haven't we? It's just beautiful. So just allow this energy to just wash through you. Feel no pain anywhere. Allow yourself to just keep breathing, and just whatever notions come to your head, whatever pains come to you, just ask for that pain to be washed away now, because you don't need it anymore. It no longer serves your purpose. You are better off to just remove it and don't allow it. And you will find you feel just tremendous. This is all about you loving yourself and you trusting that you can heal in yourself whatever needs it. And just know that when you go to bed at night, if you're in pain, you ask for this help, or you can even go back to this place in your meditation before you go to sleep. Just allow yourself to receive this healing, to receive this love. You can feel this love coming into you. This beautiful blue light is just washing over you, filling every cell in you, awakening your chakras, working with your DNA, bringing everything into balance. If your intestines are not right because you've had a cesarean section, let's fix that right now. Ask for your intestines to be put back to the perfection of what they were at birth. And all of your organs, because when you have a child with a cesarean section, a lot of the times things get pushed out of place that shouldn't be that way. And you end up with some bowel issues or some stomach issues. So let's just ask for everything that is inside of you to go back to the perfection of what it was at birth. How perfect you were at birth. Every part of you was perfect. You were born with the image of God, and you are still the image of God, and don't forget that. Don't ever forget that you are the image of God and that you are a most beautiful soul. Every single one of you. Just love yourself and have no worries about that. Be in love with yourself. If there's anyone for you to be in love with, it's you. Nobody else. Just you. Blessing yourself, healing yourself, forgiving yourself. While you're in there, forgive anyone who's hurt you. Just forgive them. Send love and healing to them. No judgments, no anger, no hatred, no frustrations, just love. Just allow that into your body right now, to heal it, to give you what you require, to take you to your highest good, whatever that is. You deserve it. You deserve the peace. You deserve the tranquility. You absolutely deserve the self-love. It's who you are. The true blue light that you are is amazing. The words true blue apply to you completely. So absorb that into you and accept it and be it. And as you're lying there, Just allow all of this pain to just go away. Even emotional pain, ask for that to go away too. Anger, judgment, ask it all to go away. It doesn't need to be there anymore. We are now at the point where we can just get past all of that and move into light and self-love and healing and everything that goes with it. Forgive anyone who's hurt you. Do that right now. Just forgive them. As Jesus said, forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do. They don't know they hurt you. They don't know that. If they're not conscious, there's nothing you can do except just forgive. So do that. Send forgiveness where it needs to go. Forgive your mother and your father and your siblings. They love you. They're not perfect, and neither are you. Accept that. Accept that you are perfect in everything that you do, no matter how imperfect it is. Just be that. Forgive your grandparents, for they also know not what they do. Forgive your grandparents and just send them love. In fact, go back 12 generations and forgive everyone. Just go back all those generations and send that energy into a beautiful place. Just allow yourself to feel absolute bliss within as you lie here, floating in this beautiful bed, completely weightless. It just feels so nice, doesn't it? Your whole body feels like it's just floating in the air. If you've got pain in your knees, your back, your hips, your shoulders, your arms, your head, your ribs, your stomach, call that in. Call the light into those areas to heal them, to take the pain away. And as you're lying there, accept yourself for who you are. With all your foibles and your imperfections, you're perfect. Just accept yourself. Because who you are is a beautiful light. A beautiful, brilliant light. And that is never going to change. And it's never going to go away. It's who you are. So incorporate that into yourself, that I accept me for who I am. And I love myself for who I am. And nobody's going to knock me off my pedestal because I'm up there because I love myself. And I accept who I am and what I am. And I recognize what a beautiful, strong being I am. That's you. Be it. Love yourself. Accept everything about yourself. Just accept. It's so peaceful to do that. And as you're lying there, you can feel your insides are turning and turning and turning because they're healing. Just with your very, very strong thoughts right now, you're healing so many things. And this meditation healing is good for 2 weeks. And it's up to you what you do with it after that. So what happens if you meditate every night and bring in this light every night? Imagine how unstoppable you would be. You'd be out of pain all the time. Or you'd go to sleep every night without pain. So remember that. And choose to be in love with yourself. And choose the light and the healing and the love. It's who you are. And so you slowly float back down to the bottom of the bed. And all the little electrodes are being taken out. And you just feel like a fluffy, fluffy puppy right now. You feel so sweet and calm and happy. And as you lie there, think about everything you've felt while you've been lying on this bed. And incorporate all that energy into yourself. And so you step up off the bed now. You thank the tall whites and your higher self and your guides for being there, and the masters and the archangels. and you step away out onto the gangplank to get over to the cliff again. And with the first step, you can feel your feet, but you're so grounded. You don't feel dizzy, you just feel wonderful. And all you can still hear is my voice. And on the second step, from your knees up to your hips and your hands, you can feel them now, but you still feel really, really peaceful. And on the third step, from your torso up to your shoulders, everything feels just really good. There's no pain anywhere. And on the fourth step, you can feel your head. You can feel your whole body now. You're coming into your body and you're grounded. You don't feel dizzy. You feel absolutely peaceful. There's no pain anywhere in your body ever. It's just gone. And you feel wonderful. And you open your eyes. And the room is so much brighter because you've been in such a beautiful light. And so, now you feel peaceful within. Nothing feels anxious. All physical pain is gone. You can balance your blood sugar, your blood pressure. You can balance your heartbeat. You can balance your muscles, your joints, your bones. You can balance it all just by doing this every day and find yourself feeling really, really peaceful and really good inside. So this is something you want to keep doing. Don't stop meditating. Don't ever stop meditating, because you will be surprised at the healing that you can accomplish by doing that. As I've told you before, I have meditated now for 30-something years, and I really seriously know what can be accomplished by doing that. And it doesn't take very long. Things that were wounded before can heal and not hurt anymore, just because you're doing that. You're paying attention to what your body requires. Are you guys all fried? Because nobody's coming on here, so okay. Hi, nice to see you, sweetheart. We just did a meditation, so you might want to go back and listen to it, okay? Okay, Chauvin? We just did it, and it was a healing meditation that we did, so you might want to go back and listen again. If you want to listen for the rest of it, please do, and then just, come back later and go back and do the meditation. This meditation was all about healing ourselves and removing some of the layers of the crap that's going on the planet right now, just to bring us back to our center so that we can really stay centered and stay strong in that. Hi, Amanda. Staying strong in that. You released, oh my God, that's wonderful. That was good. I'm glad. Good. And this does work as far as getting rid of all kinds of things. I've gotten rid of headaches with meditation. I've gotten rid of toothaches with meditations. All kinds of different things. I've learned a lot about how you can do things with certain tools. And meditation as a tool is one of your most important. It really is. I got an itchy nose. Yeah. Oh, you slept in? That's nice. Yeah, just do it later. Yeah. And have some fun with it, because it's such a healthy thing for us to be doing for ourselves every day. What I really like, I love you too. What I really like is I like to do meditation before I go to sleep each night. So I go to sleep actually meditating, and I'm floating when I go to sleep. It's a beautiful feeling. And I do it deliberately because it takes all my pain away, takes all my anything away. So it's really nice to have that. It really is. And it's so important for us to really start noticing how we're feeling inside. If we are feeling stuffy or congested or achy, tummy hurts. Oh, nice. Good one, Karen. Love it. I love those flashy lights. Were they blue? Hi, Alexander. We just did a meditation. You might want to come back and do it. We are very, very powerful beings, extremely powerful beings. And it's so important for us to remember that about ourselves. So anytime we go out in the world and we start to feel a little victim-y, do own your power with everything. Don't be a victim ever. Own your power, and don't let anybody knock you down. So, nice. Good going, Michelle. That's great. And when you're doing this stuff, It shifts everything about you. It changes you. It changes your energy. It shifts how you feel about yourself. You saw the blue? Wonderful, because we were sure working with the blue today. It shifts everything about how you feel. And if you do that on blue and white, nice. If you do that on a regular basis, you stay in it all the time. You just do. You can stay centered and peaceful, and you don't get knocked off. You just don't, because you're actually staying in grounding. You're staying in being you're really peaceful and not being bothered by other stuff around you. And that's important. We don't want to be bothered by other stuff around us. We don't want to react to things. We don't want to trigger. We don't want to do any of that because it's not necessary. We go to the blue. Go to the blue. Prepping to live it on dragons. Oh, nice. I hope that'll be fun. Dragons and fairies. Love dragons and fairies. That's good. So yeah, you go to the blue light, Phil. That's the light that is the final one. The white light is only for reincarnation and only for us to be manipulated. And we are done with that. We no longer have reincarnation if we don't want it. We no longer have the necessity to do karma. Pink and purple. Well, pink is heart and purple is your crown. So you were working with your heart and your crown today, which is really nice. Think of the colors of the chakras. Anytime you think of the colors of the chakras, the root is red. The sacral is orange. The diaphragm is opalescent or peach. Oh, it's okay. And the solar plexus is yellow. The heart is green. The thymus is opalescent blue. This is blue. Opalescent jade. This is blue. This is opalescent blue. This is indigo, and this is violet. Those are the colors. So whatever color that you saw was the color that got worked on your body today. And the pink is also the heart. So the green is the color of the chakra, but the pink color is associated to the heart. So every single one of those did something today. And that's good because you're receiving and you're healing with that. Those lights are very important because what they do is they come into you and they work on you. And a lot of the times, if you see a certain color of light, it is the color of your aura. So for me, I saw green for years and years and years. I don't see green anymore. I see blue. And that's okay. But, oh, you did? Good girl. So that actually changes a lot of things. A lot of you changes as you're doing these meditations because what you're doing is you're learning how to trust yourself. You're learning how to let yourself go with the feelings without fear. And you're also being able to really understand your body. Silver, red, blue, and green. Nice. Good colors. These colors are so important because what they do is they are actually balancing everything within your body when you're working with them. And that's what we would like to do. Keep things balanced in the body at all times. And also, don't forget your chakras. If you need to, spin your chakras as often as you can, like maybe once a week, spin your chakras to make sure that they're working properly. And don't forget, for men to open, activate, and balance your chakras, it's counterclockwise. For women, it's clockwise. When you finish to energize, polarize, balance, and heal, for men, it's clockwise. For women, it's counter. Will this white light be extinguished so people? It is working towards that way, Phil. There are still some who are going to see the white light. The blue light is just the God light now. It's the true blue source light. And as I wrote about the true blue, you got to understand it's a very powerful light. And it is who you are. You are that true blue light. That's you. Every single one of us, that's us. So when you look at that light, you know that's who you are and that's a part of you. And it's an important part of you. It's a very important part of you. It's the peace of God that you are. And that comes from your higher self. So that blue light is coming directly from that because that's exactly where the source light comes from. So just be peaceful with it and just allow. If you still see some white light, that's okay. But just tell it to go away and go back to the blue or any other color you want. The white light is kind of not there for us any longer. And as you notice, as you go into meditation, you'll stop seeing it all the time. You'll start seeing the blue. You'll start seeing other colors. You might see rainbows because those are the colors that are meant to help you. And the colors of your chakras are rainbows. So do remember that each and every bit of you is a rainbow. No, we don't want reincarnation. I totally agree. Dry throat. Are you drinking lots of water? Dry throat is usually a mineral deficiency. So are you taking magnesium? Because if you're not, you might want to start, okay? Anytime we get dryness of the mouth or anything like that, and dryness also comes from diabetes. So make sure you're really eating carefully, Michelle. And then also make sure that you're taking magnesium because that really helps with everything. That dryness is not a nice thing. It's usually a mineral deficiency when that happens. And I notice that happens to me sometimes, so I have to be really careful. I always have a big glass of water beside me no matter what. I've got one right here right now. I never don't have water beside me. I drink a lot of it. And as we are working on our spirituality, we will find we drink more water. And the reason we do is because our body is healing and it needs the water. It just needs it. So the more that you work with spirituality, the more thirsty you're going to get. Yep, you're exactly right, Alexander. It's a blank canvas. It is, and it's got no energy for us any longer. We are just working into the colors that matter for us. And that's cool. I like that. I really think that's the way we've got to go because it hasn't worked for us prior to this, so we've got to change the way we're doing things and come into the proper light. And the proper light is our blue light and our rainbows. So let's just go with that. And that is healing, that is beautiful, and it keeps us really, really healthy. It just is. So, not a bad thing at all. And what I'd like you to do is do everything you can to meditate as often as you can. You know, you can actually just do what I just do. Just copy what I do or listen to it again. Copy what I do when you go to bed at night and just listen to your own heart. And did your stomach feel better after today? The reptilians. Hi, Diana. I got your message and I will when I'm done, okay? If it just takes time. Yeah. And the reptilian light is the white light. That's the control light. And we don't desire that any longer. No more controls over us. We're on our own now. We don't need anybody doing anything for us, thinking for us, telling us what to think, telling us what to do. We are now our own sovereign beings, as we've discussed a lot. Being our own sovereign beings gives us the ability to discern what we need for ourselves. So as you do get healthier, doing the meditations and doing the self-healings all the time, you will find you feel better. You just will. You'll just notice you start to feel better. Then you'll start noticing that you've got a better attitude about things. Things won't bother you so much. You'll find, holy smokes, I feel really good. You know what? That was the truth for a long time, Phil, and it's not now. Things have changed. A new amethyst shape. Oh, nice. Beautiful. That's nice. So what we are doing is we are changing with the times, and we've got to do that. So we've got to change with the times and get ready for that. It was a full moon last night. Is that the real moon? It was a full moon last night? No, it's not. The moon's deactivated. So if you're seeing a moon, it's not even an alive moon anymore. So change with the universe. I deleted people that are negative. Yeah, and you want to do that. You want to make sure you're staying on a positive light with everything you're doing. No matter what that is, stay on a positive light. Because this is strong and powerful. Oh, the full moon is on the 2nd, so it's not here yet. Oh, that's interesting. And it is in Australia. Well, we haven't got it here yet. I know it's coming, but Australia is ahead of us a little bit. And the big thing is I know. It is confusing. But you know what? The more that you just stay in the light, the more you just stay in meditation, work with your higher self, do what you can to stay in a calm and happy and peaceful place, that's where you want to go. I actually haven't been calling in the white light for quite a long time because I haven't felt comfortable with it for a long time. So I was very happy to learn that information about it because to me, it just gave me justification and also affirmation that this is the truth and that the white light is not for us any longer. It hasn't been for a long time. It's the same as my guides. When you look in your eyes and you close your eyes and you can see those white lights. Well, I don't see those white lights anymore. They're not white. I do see some blue sometimes when I do that. but mostly it's just your higher self. It depends on I would say at least 1,000 milligrams a night. That'll keep you in a good place. And that does stop leg cramps, and it also helps you with sleeping, also helps you with keeping your bowels active. I took 3. If you took 3, go ahead and take 3. It's not going to hurt you, Michelle, because you need it. Okay? So don't worry about it. Okay, talk to you later, Alexander. So you know what? As you are doing this stuff, follow your instincts and your intuitions. You know, if you're not sure. So you remember the muscle testing I showed you? Here, show me yes, show me no. Remember? It sure is, Alejandra. That's beautiful. Love it. That's lovely. Okay, so show me yes, show me yes, show me no. Okay, Michelle. Should Michelle take 3 pills at night? Yes. Should Michelle take 2? It's not. It's not as strong. It's stronger on the 3. So this is what we want to do. Muscle test ourselves on anything. If there's anything that we think we should be doing, muscle test it and then find out yes, no, yes, no. And that's a good thing to do because that gives you guidance, because this can't lie to you ever. You know what can lie to you? The pendulum can lie to you because the pendulum can be manipulated. This can't be manipulated. You have to listen to this when it's talking. Is acidophilus good for people to take? Oh yeah. Is milk good for people to drink? See? You can't lie to it. It can't lie. Milk isn't good for anybody to drink. Sorry, it's just not. Dairy isn't for us. It never was. It's only for baby cows. So here we go. We're being told, learn to muscle test, learn to trust ourselves. And then once you start muscle testing and you start doing this, you actually get strong. Okay, Alejandra, is that gorgeous, gorgeous white dragon around you one of your guides? Oh, sure is. Isn't that neat? So the more that you learn to trust yourself, you don't need to muscle test anymore. You'll start picking it up on your own. You'll start understanding, okay, I now know I need to do this. This is for me. Do I need to take this? Still use the white light. I envision the blue light. Yeah, I know. And a lot of spiritual teachers are not doing it, not catching up yet. And it's important for them to catch up because this is what we are doing as we are shifting. And the white light is really, really okay if you want to go into reincarnation and karma. It's your choice. You have that choice now because you have free will. You can stay on this planet and come back, or you can go to the next planet. Up to you. I am staying in the blue light. That's where I'm staying because I have no desire to reincarnate, and I know I'm not coming back. So there we go. I'll go out and continue teaching, and that's where I will be, helping people to choose to become human or not. And that is my choice. And the black light is all-encompassing too, but it just turns into other colors. So, you know, the black light is the absorption of all of the light, and there is no bad light, except the white light is not bad. It's just not where we want to go anymore because we've been taught otherwise. So we are moving into a different, you see gold light? Oh, love that. Gold and blue are perfect, Anna, perfect. That's exactly what you want. Gold and blue are exactly what you want because that's who you are inside. Hi, Gwen. You are actually the gold and the blue inside. So you're not going to the next planet, Michelle. Don't think so. I think you're finishing. Unless you want to. The next planet is the lesson planet, and it may not be very fun because you think about they're starting it all over again, right? I wake up all the time, a heavy sleeper. I'm taking Ceramide, which is lavender oil. Well, you know, the thing about, I'm sorry, Desley, menopause does that. Menopause causes us to have sleeping disorders. Remember I told you about the bending of the toes forward and backwards? That is a very big thing. That was last week, Gwen. I'm here this week. Hi, Kriya. Hi, Tina. So the bending of the toes back and forth, that is one way to make sure you sleep. And another thing, yes. Maybe I should tell you guys about this one. Marjoram and lavender together. It's a good sleep aid. So you put it on your pillow. You just drip some onto the edges of your pillow. And you will sleep. And you will sleep breathing well. One of the problems with people who are sleeping is they actually don't breathe very well. So the marjoram and the lavender work together on your pillow, and they stop you from not sleeping because they actually help you to sleep, because the marjoram releases all of the energy in this area. Yep, it's oil, and it goes all the way up to here. It releases all of that. The lavender relaxes you. There's one oil that I buy. It's a lavender marjoram mix, and it's called Sleep Easy, and it's there for a reason. It's a good one. Now, you can use essential oils to help you with sleep. Another good oil for sleeping, this is a careful one, calming and sleeping, is clary sage. Clary sage, my pyramid? Valerie, I'll PM you with it, okay? Because I don't think I can do that. No, I can't. Yeah, you can get it from the health food store. Clary sage is another really good for using for sleeping. And the reason being is because it's for anxiety and it's for monkey mind. It's for people with addictions trying to make sure that they can quit addictions. But what it also does is it calms you down. Clary sage is really good. Now, the nice thing about clary sage is that it does completely calm you and bring you to a center. But what you can't do is drink or do any drugs with it, because you'll hallucinate beyond words. So it's a very powerful one. So just avoid doing that if you're going to use that. It depends on how they were, Alejandra. If they were peaceful people and happy people, they probably won't come back. And if they had some issues, they may go back to the next planet, because all karma is removing from this planet, which means we are not dealing with that anymore. Well, my job possibly when I finally get back home. Where are you? Are you away? Phil, are you on a trip or something? I feel that your job's going to change, but I feel you're still going to be at the same place, but there's something different going to happen. So that's good. Black shadows. I would say if you're seeing black shadows, there's a lot of that going on right now. Smudge your house, cleanse the energy in your house just by putting your hands out like that. I call in love and light, and I call in the blue light to heal this energy in my house, remove all negative energies. It's a good thing to do all the time, cleansing the energy in the house. It's very important. So if you can get a chance to do that, you should. Cleanse the energy in your house and remove any darkness, because things are moving into houses right now, and a lot of people are seeing a lot of things because the energy's out there to see it. It's just holograms and movies, though. It's not real. So don't be frightened by it. Don't be frightened. Just realize that you have the control. No, my real home, the non-physical realms. Oh, you're going to be teaching all kinds of stuff when you go to your real home. In the non-physical realms, you're going to be teaching how to open to their spirit. Is there anything I can do to help it to be smoother? The only thing you can do is tell it to be smoother, Anna, because manifestation is happening the moment you create it. The moment you say something, it's happening. So create it by telling it to do that, and it will do it. It has to listen to you, and it will go smoother. So don't worry so much. It'll all calm down as you instruct it to do that, because this is the time of great manifestation and great creation, because the whole planet is shifting on a huge level. And as that's happening, so are you. And as you are shifting, your manifestation abilities are improving and changing, because you're turning into the real you. Whether you like it or not, you're turning into the real you. So become the real you. Well, I just laugh because you always want to do teleportation now, and it's what you're going to be teaching. That's why. And you already know how to do it really well. So you just have to relearn it because you already know on a deep level. That's why I'm laughing, because I never knew that until I just looked, and it was funny. I just laugh because, we have so many different paradigms to ourselves. I don't think you'll be alone, Michelle. Yeah. And if your family is waking up, that's really good. It's really good. A lot of people are depressed around holidays, so do what you can to change that mode, because you can't change the holidays. Who knows what the holidays are going to be this year? I kind of give up on everything right now. I just do. But, holidays are not an easy time for a lot of people. And usually it comes from our childhood and things that happened as we were younger, because maybe we put too much hope and too much expectation into it. And we didn't even get what we wanted, right? I'm always a teacher. Yeah, I know. Isn't it interesting? I know. The new age is supposed to come into being. Well, you know, in 2032, if when the new age comes in, I think it's already coming. So I think 2032 might be the end of it, but I think it's already moving in right now, and it's moving in big time. People are changing. We're all shifting. We're all turning into something different. And as we do that, we're healing. So just know that. And you know what? Don't get uncomfortable in your new skin, because it's not your new skin. It's the old you coming back. It's the old you who's been waiting for a long, long time to return. So don't ever negate who you are, or what you're able to do. You are bloody amazing. And please know that deep in your heart. Because the more you know you're amazing, the more amazing you'll be. It's just how it works. It works as a wonderful, wonderful double-edged sword. You can either shoot yourself in the foot, or you can cut yourself a piece of banana bread and enjoy it. Just start enjoying yourselves. Don't get afraid. Don't get worried. Just enjoy. You know what, Michelle? Don't worry about it. Just manifest that it's going to be a great Christmas and a great holiday this year. That's what we have to do. We start going into things with the attitude, it's going to be great no matter what we do. I know. And you know what, Alejandra? You're not different than anybody else. I know this sadness. I felt it myself. You had banana bread. Is that why I said it? Because I didn't even know why I said banana bread. It's so important to just accept whatever's happening. One of the reasons we have friction is we actually expect it. So if we expect friction, we get it. So expect peace, expect bliss, expect it to be a wonderful time. And guess what? You'll create it because you're changing your own mind about it. That's what it is. Changing your mind about how you feel about things. That's all. Just learning to let go and get out of your own way. And don't worry so much. Just go with the flow and let yourself feel what you got to feel. Joy and bliss. Did you have an issue at the airport? Nope. Nobody said a word to me. You know that? I was the only person walking through the whole airport without a mask. That was really something. It was quite surreal. But nobody said a word. I got nothing. No comments, nothing. Nobody even looked at me or noticed, even though I was the only one walking through 3 airports with no mask. Nobody said a word. You know why? I was peaceful and confident with it. It's how we have to be. Peaceful and confident. If we're peaceful, we stay confident, we stay grounded, and we stay totally in our power, nothing can harm us because we don't let it. We have to be in our power in all ways that we can. And that is love. Just love. Just be love. And nobody's going to question you. And I came home and I'm healthy as a horse. No problems. I don't believe in COVID, so guess what? It's not there. I don't. And the numbers have been pushed. I can't even. So, and you know what? The masks are going to go away. Because I told them, I said, I'm not wearing one. I told them, I said, I can't. And I refused. And I went to my doctor and I said, could you give me a dispensation? And he did. So I went without a mask. And you know what? I had no fear. Nobody looked at me like I was a weirdo. Nobody had any questions. It was great. The only thing that happened was on the plane, the flight attendants made the announcement that if you don't have a mask on, it's because you have a medical dispensation. So nobody said a word. And nobody questioned me. And nobody was mean. Nobody was anything. But I'm confident and I have no issues. I know I can't breathe if I put a mask on, so why would I do that? I know I can't. So there we go. If we're confident in everything that we do, nobody's going to question us because we're confident in what we're doing. Yeah, I know. But it's all right because all we do is stay in our power. If we do that, nobody questions you. You can get whatever you want to if you're in your power. In a good way. Not negative, in a good way. You get what your heart desires if you say things in a positive and healing way rather than anger and negativity. It's not worth it. And I'm done, guys. So I will see you on Wednesday. And I hope you enjoyed that meditation. And we'll talk some good stuff on Wednesday. Have a great week, guys. I love you. See you soon.